Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Eyes on the Road. First and foremost, if you ever consider buying a Range Rover, a Land Rover, a Jaguar, don't do it. It is the biggest piece of dog car I've ever owned. This is my girl's car. I've had a Jaguar. We've had another Range Rover. They're absolute dog Even here, it disconnected from Apple CarPlay, so now I don't know where the I'm going. Anyway, I digress. We are on our way, and by we I say because I'm on my way to pick up Alexis, who's going to be helping me out on today's bridal show at Padua Hills. And if you guys follow the channel, you know we shoot at Padua Hills all the time. There were sometimes like last year or the year before where we were there like 4 times in a month, and we absolutely love shooting there all the time for a multitude of reasons. Obviously, we like staying busy, but also we really enjoy working with the staff there. They're extremely friendly. They're extremely helpful. They have the same mentality that we have. This is not an ad for them or anything like that. Like, they are just genuinely good people. We've been working with them for, I think, like 8, maybe 9 years at this point, and it has been an absolute delight. Basically the opposite experience of owning a Land Rover. And right now we're gonna go do a bridal show. We don't do any like generic bridal shows. Maybe it'll change in the future. If you guys have any experience with doing them, let me know what you guys have experienced. I've had positive, I've had negative. For the most part, I've had negative experiences doing like generic bridal shows at like hotels. It seems like a lot of those has been just price shopping and whatever. I haven't been a big fan of those. At Padua Hills, at some other venues that we do, we have a different experience because it doesn't feel like, first of all, I'm not selling you anything. The only thing I'm selling is personality. I'm selling, this is what we do, and do you see yourself being able to hang out with us for 8-10 hours? If the answer is yes, book with us. If the answer is no and you feel like you connect better with other people, book with them. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what makes the most sense to you. So when we do these bridal shows, it's not about us trying to peddle and sell and do anything of that nature. What it is more, hey guys, this is what we do. This is how we present ourselves. If you like it, let's do it. And if not, it's okay. That's why we have options, and options are a beautiful thing. There have been some instances where we've had somebody reach out and I've told them, hey, that's not necessarily the style that we do. So let me give you somebody that does that kind of style. I just always like to make sure that people get exactly what they want. In the end, like I said, I have this mentality that came from my dad, which is abundance. It's, you know, we're always going to be able to find work. We came from a third world country, so it's not like, you know, we were born with a silver spoon. It was a lot of hard work and understanding that by remaining positive, things will always work out in the end. They may not be exactly how you expect them to, but they always end up working out. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent again. I do that a lot. If you guys follow the channel, you know that. The point of today is to show what we do. It's to show support to a venue that always shows support to us. So even if I can't personally make one of these bridal shows because I'm shooting a wedding or I may be out doing another event or something, somebody from our team will always be there. When they email us and they say, hey, we're thinking of doing a bridal show, the answer is always yes. It's immediate. It's without a doubt, we will be there because you guys support us. We're going to make sure to always be there and support you. And it's not completely benevolent. Of course, you know, we're booking jobs, we're booking weddings. That's what these things are for, but they're also just to have that good relationship with people that treat you well. That's what any business is about. It's building relationships. And if I have a couple of people, somebody asked me, what DJ do I recommend? I know exactly who I would recommend because I've worked with them and I love working with them and I want to see my friends win. So that's the point of today's event. Okay, guys, my girl has told me I should post more like lifestyle, like things that I'm into. Like, for example, I own a Honda S2000 and I love that freaking car. There's a good reason for it. It has to do with photography still, but more like personality things, not just, hey guys, this is a flash and these are the settings and this is the recycling time. Those are fun. I'm actually enjoying the hell out of it. But would you guys actually give a damn to learn a little bit more about, you know, all the other things around, I guess, my life in a sense? I'm not that fucking conceited. I don't care. I don't think my life is that cool. So that's why I never post that much. Like, I'm not going to post workouts. Like, nobody gives a shit. But, you know, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing other aspects besides just purely photography, or I may make another channel later on. But anyway, again, I'm going on a tangent. Let me go pick up Alexis. Let me have some coffee and some breakfast. Let's have an awesome show. These are some behind the scenes of, you know, what goes on at these bridal shows. If you guys have any questions, if you've never done one before or you're thinking about doing one, leave a comment. Let me know any questions, any experiences you guys have. I absolutely love every single one of you that has been leaving comments. Thank you guys. There's a bunch of people at the top of my head that the names are popping up in my head, but I can't remember the numbers and all that, so I don't want to mess it up. But thank all of you guys. I wake up in the morning when I schedule a video to go up live, And having my morning coffee and responding to you guys' comments it's honestly something that I look forward to. And I'm not just saying that. So thank you guys. Let's go and get some work done. All right, bye guys. Oh, and last thing, even though Tank can't come to these shows, I always have this little Sharpay statue with me. So my boy is always with me. All right, guys, let's get to work. So I just dropped off Alexis and on the road again, back to the house. Really successful event. I felt like everything went really smooth. Like I was saying in the morning, our job is not to push anything. It's not to sell anything. It's simply to show what we do, show our personalities, and our work generally, I would say, speaks for us. So this is what we do. You can see it right in front of you. You can see it on the website. You can see it on our Instagram. There were actually a lot of couples already today that were following us on social media. So we weren't selling them on our work. They already know what our work is like. So what they wanted to see is, how are we in person? How do we conduct ourselves? How do we direct the day? So that's really what they came to see is this person somebody that I can hang out with for 8 hours? If I'm booked, is my team, whoever I send, a team that has the same mentality that I have? And the answer for that is absolutely. I hire on personality. I can always teach a good person how to be a good photographer. I can't teach a good photographer to be a good person if that's not in their character. So that is the baseline of how we hire. As long as you convey that, people pick up on authenticity, in my opinion. A lot of the times I come off a little brash, I would say with a little bit of personality. You guys understand, if you follow this channel, that it always comes from a good place. It always comes from a place of, how can I be of service? How can I make your life easy? We are going to take photos. That goes without saying. How we're going to treat you and how we conduct ourselves and how you're going to feel the day of your wedding, that's what they're looking for. And we definitely resonated with a lot of people. We definitely resonated with one couple, because after we spoke with them, they walked away and then they came back and said, hey, how do we book with you guys? So I already have their names, their email address, and their wedding date. I'm going to be sending everything over to them as soon as I get home. And yeah, we ended up booking a wedding on the spot, just because, like I said, we weren't selling anything. We were just showing exactly what we do. And I would say that that is, in my opinion, the best approach. And it seemed like it was received very well today. In any case, guys, if you enjoyed this content, I know it's a little bit different than the technical stuff. Let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, again, leave them somewhere in the comments and I'll make sure to respond. And other than that, thank you guys for giving me your time and watching this video. Have a great day.